Alright guys, welcome back to Stuck on an Island, where I'm stuck with you and we are always smiling. Now, at the moment I'm feeling really good because in the last vlog, like I was so surprised. I put out that vlog, that's the Blue Mountain vlog, I Tell Food, the Rasta food. And I put out that vlog and I came home tonight and I saw like almost 600 views and I was like, what? I've never, like legit, I've never done a vlog before that has gotten that amount of response from you guys. And just to point out, someone just sent me a message on Instagram, and this kid was like, I think it's a kid, I didn't even look at the profile, and they were like, are you getting paid? Immediately I was turned off from the message. I'm like, that's the first thing you're gonna ask me, if I'm getting paid? But to answer that question, if you are watching the video, at the moment, no. For those of you who follow the vlogs, you guys know what's happening. So for you, my good friend, sir, at the moment, no, because for those who are trying to do YouTube, at the moment, if you're not at 1,000 subscribers, you're not going to get paid. So I wasn't at 1,000 subscribers when that new thing came out, so they took away that privilege from me. Now I'm over 1,000 subscribers and they're still doing some filing. So they said something like the end of April or something, they should be, you know, to clear up my account. So no, I'm not getting paid from it. And in that video, I mean, you might hear some, you know, some songs that we like. I remember a few months back, someone said to me, I hope this person is still watching the vlog so I can say this to let you know how strange it was to me, or how this one is so funny. This person said to me at the time, oh, I love your vlogs, but I'm not gonna subscribe to your channel until you start playing reggae music. Now, you know, for those people who are a little bit ignorant to YouTube, like the songs that I play in my vlogs, I play them because there's no copyright infringement. It's not because I don't like reggae music, it's not because I don't want to showcase my culture, it's not that I don't like dancehall. But once you play a certain song in your video, copyright infringement, your video doesn't get any form of monetization. You can't earn from it or nothing, you understand? And I don't want my channel to get copyright strikes. However, that video, the ITEL video, was different, because for me, that's the vibe that I felt. And for me, I wanted to, you know, showcase Chronix, you know, big up Chronix, is it me, for putting our music back to our level, you understand? And it matched the vibe of that vlog. So even when I do get remonetized, that vlog is never gonna make me $1, because it does have copyrighted music in it. But I had no problem putting that vlog out there for you guys to enjoy, to feel the vibe that I was feeling. So for those who are asking about the paid thing, now your question is actually answered. And for those who realize that I don't really play a lot of reggae music or dancehall, that's the reason. But anyway, I got so sidetracked by that. I wasn't gonna do a vlog today, but I decided to make a bought lobster in the supermarket. Like, I just felt for something a little bit different, because I normally eat like just chicken breast on them someday. So I bought lobster and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna make it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna vlog, because you guys like watching the vlog. So I'm gonna make lobster for the very first time. So you guys are gonna be the first to actually see me make lobster. Maybe I'll be successful, maybe not. Judah might be coming over, so she's gonna try that, and maybe she'll, you know, give interpretations. For those who might be wondering, like, I'm really having a really awesome time, you know, in my relationship with Judah. Not just with her, but like with her family and stuff. Because now, you know, on a Sunday, every Sunday, not all Sundays, but most Sundays, I go over, you know, go to church, and I go over there, and you know, I help cook, or I cook with them. And for me, it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because relationships are a lot deeper than just sex and all that crazy stuff. Relationships are actually getting to know someone, getting to know their family, getting to know like their imperfections and stuff. So it's really good, you know, getting to meet them and, you know, understand them, and it's just so fun. But anyway, I'm gonna start with this lobster. Hopefully I don't wreck it. I'm doing a little spin so I even know what I'm gonna be doing, because to be quite honest, I don't really cook with recipes, to be honest. Sometimes like I might see something on somewhere, maybe on Facebook or YouTube or something, but then I just do my little own take to it. So hopefully it's good. And I'm not gonna give no long detail on whatever. I'm just gonna show you, bam bam bam, video done.
When you're on
Alright, so here's a lobster that I got. It's a little bit pricey. Well, lobster is pricey, but it's cost me like $1,000 pretty much, which I think is cool to have a difference, because like I was getting bored of just eating chicken, so I'm gonna do this. And yeah, what I really wanted to do was to actually go to a fish market or something like that to get a lobster, but unfortunately cravings did not allow me to go that far, so I'm just gonna do it from now. And let's see how it's gonna go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just to remove the tail pretty much, but I'm gonna use the tail in the decoration or the plating or whatever, but then I'm gonna, you know, fry the innards. So here I pretty much got out the first tail. Here is a little bit poorly cut because this is actually supposed to be like a deli scissors, but it's not like the real deli one. See, it says deli on it, but it's not like 100%. Could have gotten a bigger one, which would have cracked the shell easier. But anyway, this is what they normally do. They normally crack it open, lift this, and then maybe bake it, and then that presentation. I'm not doing it that way. I'm gonna pull the meat part out and actually cook it. And I got some ice water to keep everything chill. So I'm gonna do the next one and then you don't know. All right, so I pretty much just got the tails out of the shell. So that's pretty much it. I have some work to deal with, so I'm gonna stop right there and then come back. So now, like, one of the key things I want you guys to even or even know about is that, remember the last trip that I took where I went to eat lobster? I think on that trip it probably cost me like $7,000 to $8,000, which in retrospect it's a vibe. You get me? I say, meaning like you go there to be served, you want chill, relax, and do your own little thing, and that's and get the ambience. And of course I do it for you guys as well, to actually see the place and whatever the case is. But as one person was saying to me, and I did do in the Aki video where I was saying, you know, I'm a cook at home. So when I check it out in my head, yo, I just bought the lobster for like, call it, but maybe $1,500 inclusive of tax. Compare that to $8,000, it's like, do the maths. So you see me, probably this dish is gonna cost me maybe like a $2,500 or so. You see me, compared to that. So we can definitely cook from home, and you see me, it's easy to learn. A lot of persons say to me, say, yo, like, what is there that I can't do? And I always say to people, like, if there's something you don't understand, you don't know, go YouTube it. Alright guys, so here I just lightly put a little bit of salt and black pepper on it. As I said, I don't really like following recipes too much. I like cooking from my heart, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully this doesn't really do anything to it, but I just lightly did it because I think the sauce pretty much is gonna do everything. I remember before when I was working in a restaurant, we normally did like lobster soup, and we pretty much didn't really season the lobster or anything because the lobster would pretty much take the flavor of the soup like really easily. So I didn't really season it too heavily. I'm just gonna make like the sauce pretty much give it all the flavors. But of course I get some little, you know, salt and seasoning in the shell as well. You know, do the damn thing. Alright, so in the pot we just drop our garlic, a little pepper, and a little thyme stock in there. Season up the oil a little bit. I was going to start pre-cook the lobster really quick. Then drop in really nice. I'm already start curl already. Got a good look. So now I drop in the tail end. So now you see the tail end turn to a nice kind of red or orange. Just do this to cook it a little bit, you know, and change all the color and thing. Even though it's mostly for ornament, it's mostly ornamental on the plate. And here I got some CPJ mildly jerked bacon. I'm gonna try this for the first time. I'm gonna use it in the pasta. If I didn't tell you guys, I'm actually making a lobster pasta. Alright guys, so I pretty much left back some of the oil that I used to fry the lobster, and I added a stick of butter in there. That's the salted butter, the gold seal one. And now I got my garlic, a little bit of pepper, and some thyme, because I want it to be like really garlicky and buttery. And pretty much I'm gonna finish off the lobster and that. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, the garlic. Woo! It's nice. So now I kind of have my flame like really low, because I don't want the garlic to burn. And I'm just gonna pretty much just have this sauteed in the butter, pretty much. Alright guys, so pretty much I'm gonna make like a ghetto bechamel. A bechamel is like a white mother sauce. It's pretty much just butter and flour, equal portions, with heavy whipped cream. Don't shut up. with heavy whipped cream. But I don't have whipped cream, so I'm just gonna use some milk and then add some cheese to it. So here I pretty much got the bechamel minus the cheese. I can't do this in video at the same time. Yeah, it's thickening up, looking good. Alright guys, pretty much there we have it. We have the lobster pasta looking all good. So what I did, I just put the pastas in the shell, a little bit of bacon on top. Boom. Alright, I'm sorry I didn't go through it step by step because we hungry, we out. Guys, I just had to take another view. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that, baby. Your boy did it. His very first try. Your boy did it. Say no, sir, babes, I mash up the shell. How was it, boo?
Yeah, it was on point.
Yeah, she said, because I think when I cooked for him once, I made pasta before, but it was nothing compared to this.
It really wasn't.
So what I did, I ate from ribbies and I pretty much figured out the consistency. Man, she's saying that like ribbies helped me cooking that shit.
Tell your story.
Yeah, so I ate from ribbies and like the sauce, the texture and the consistency, like I pretty much, because when I cook stuff, most times it's based on what I eat before, so I pretty much can tell like exactly what's in it, and I replicated it, but except with lobster, and Jano, it did bad. And this is not even me, like if it doesn't taste good, I'm gonna tell you, but this is like the best pasta I've ever made in my life. Shells to prove it. Crime scene!
All I am is a man.